Okay, I just wanted to chime in on one thing about Kamala, the things that she want to roll out to do, and then it's an argument of people saying why she didn't do it while she was in Congress. I mean, while she's VP right now. Then you have the other people arguing and saying that she can't do this, or the argument just doesn't make sense. If you're the vice president, you can go to Congress, you can go to your president and say, hey, I think we need to implement these things. Let's get these things done through Congress. Yes, I think everybody should know that no matter whatever president proposed to you, it has to go through Congress for legislation. I think we smart enough there. So if anybody didn't know that, it don't matter what side of the aisle you on. Whatever they saying that they can do, they have to get it done through Congress. So, but Kamala Harris sat in that seat for 4 years and didn't think to go to Congress or go to her boss, that's the president, Joe Biden, and ask him like, hey, we have these things. I think we need to do these. Let's try to push these things through, go down on Congress floor, because isn't the vice president one of the votes for Congress in the Senate, if I'm not mistaken? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, or let me know how that go. But I believe that's how it go. Don't quote me on it. Let me check it out. But I think that's just how it goes. So it's like you for 4 years, we didn't see you for the past 4 years. No one heard of you in the past 4 years. You didn't think to go to Congress or meet up with the House, meet up with the Senate to try to get these things passed that you want to do. So what makes you think that we supposed to believe when you get in a higher seat that you're going to be able to do the same thing you got to go through and do? You got to go through Congress. You have to go through you have to go through the Senate and the House. The House first has to pass the bill. Then the Senate has to pass the bill. Then it lands on the president's desk to get signed. So we don't know what kind of Congress is going to be when she be in turn. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Democrats had the House. I don't know. That's another thing y'all need to look into. I done got uninterested at this point, but you don't know what kind of House and Senate that you're going to be dealing with to get these things passed, because she can walk in there and just sign some shit, but then it could be caught up in court and all that. But then that's the purpose of going through the right policies and procedures of going through the House and going through Congress. So you sat down for 4 years and ain't think to go to the Senate, the House and the Senate and try to work on these different things. You can do stuff as the vice president. I mean, you don't just sit there and just become the vice president. So it's like, it's kind of hard to, I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen you for the 4 years. So what makes a person think that, okay, you're now going to do this, but you still have to go through the same people that's in Congress that you would have had to go through these last 4 years? Some of the seats are changing, but still you have to go through these people. So how do we believe that this is supposed to be true? I also want to touch on, I'll touch on that in a separate video. I'll just leave this video for Kamala. So both arguments can be argued, but which one logically makes sense? So which one logically makes sense is you could have did these things the last 4 years, or at least you could have been on the record attempting to try to get these things done. Hey, I've been working with Congress to get $6,000 for the first baby when they first born. Everybody's seeing $6,000, but they cutting off the one part that is just for a newborn child, not the kids that y'all been taking care of these past 10, 12 years. Those kids don't count. Y'all don't get $6,000. The only people get $6,000 is the people that's having babies. Full gouging. You're in Congress right now. You could have been working. You didn't think to work on that. We were just paying $8 million for a pack of eggs. You didn't think to go to Congress. Hey, Congress need to pass this food gouging that they doing, this price hike on food. It needs to come down. So you didn't think that we needed none of that's done while you ain't here. So we magically supposed to believe that you're supposed to do this while you here, when you get in there this time. See all the lies. People are just tired. So this is why I make it hard for politicians, period, because, you know, they just tell you anything to get in office. They get in office. We don't hear from them. You know, a lot of people that voted for Joe Biden feel like he didn't come through on the promises he made. Even so, the argument is with Donald Trump. A lot of his supporters felt like he didn't go through on the things that he said that he wanted to go through when he was running. Like, we have to hold all politicians, hold all of them accountable. It don't matter if they are a Democrat or Republican. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all have to be held accountable for the time that they're in office working for us. You know, they work for us. They might get paid way more $1 million than us doing nothing, but listen, they work for us. So it's just like, what do you supposed to believe? If you sat there for 4 years and ain't think to go to Congress, but none of this stuff, we supposed to think you're going to magically go to Congress when you get in that seat? That's the argument I have. Yes, we know things have to go through Congress. How she gonna do that when she gonna have to do that when she get in the presidency? She gonna have to go through Congress. Like, that argument doesn't make absolutely no damn sense. She gonna have to go through Congress regardless. So what the fuck are we talking about? To the people that's, y'all don't understand. You got to go through Congress. Duh, she got to go through Congress when she get in the seat. I mean, unless you're talking to somebody that's uneducated that doesn't know. But you're not talking to someone that's not educated or doesn't know what's going on. You're talking to someone that is educated, that do know what's going on. You feel me? So it's interesting to see how this plays out, to why she didn't go to Congress during her 4-year stay in the White House. So yeah, y'all leave some comments. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let me know what y'all think. But yeah, this is about as far as it's going with me. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, it is what it is. Politicians, they all lie to you. They get in there and this is that. Like, we got to start holding them accountable. Even the ones that we don't vote for, when they're in office, we still can hold them to the fire too. Just because your party or whoever is not in there does not mean that the work stopped, or that you have to wait the next 3-4 years to get whatever you want. No, that's not how it works. But y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think.